Ever feel like you have all these big dreams, but you just can't bring yourself to start? You tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow turns into next week, next month, and then never. You know you want more out of life, but every time you think about taking action, you feel exhausted before you even begin. Why does this happen? Why do we dream of success but end up scrolling on our phones, watching TV, or doing anything except what actually matters? It's not because you're lazy, it's because your brain is wired to avoid pain and seek comfort. And let's be honest, most of the things worth achieving require discomfort, whether it's getting in shape, starting a business, writing a book, or learning a new skill. The path to success often feels overwhelming, and when something feels too big, your brain hits the brakes. It whispers, "This is too much. Let's just do something easier." But here's the good news. You can rewire your brain. You can break free from this cycle of avoidance and finally start achieving what you want. It's not about motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. What you need is a strategy. And today, you are going to learn 3 powerful techniques that will help you break out of procrastination and take action. No matter how unmotivated you feel, make it ridiculously easy to start. The reason big goals feel impossible is that we approach them the wrong way. We think about the entire mountain we have to climb instead of just the first step. If you want to write a book, don't think about writing an entire novel. Just write 1 sentence today. If you want to get in shape, don't commit to an hour-long workout. Just do 1 push-up. The goal is to make starting so easy that your brain has no reason to resist. This is the power of small wins. When you accomplish something, even tiny, your brain releases dopamine, a feel-good chemical that makes you want to keep going. So, instead of setting yourself up for failure by demanding perfection, lower the bar. Make it so easy that you can't say no. Because once you start, momentum takes over. And before you know it, you're making real progress. Build systems instead of relying on willpower. Willpower is like a battery. It drains quickly. If you rely on it to get things done, you'll fail every time. That's why successful people don't depend on willpower. They depend on habits and systems. Instead of making decisions in the moment, they create routines that make success automatic. Let's say you want to eat healthier. Instead of forcing yourself to resist junk food every day, make it easy by removing unhealthy snacks from your home and replacing them with better options. If you want to exercise more, set out your workout clothes the night before so they were the first thing you see in the morning. These small changes remove friction and make good choices effortless. Think about it like this. You don't brush your teeth because you feel motivated. You do it because it's a habit. The key to success isn't pushing yourself harder. It's designing your environment so that success becomes the default. Use the 2-minute rule. This rule is simple. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. But more importantly, if a task feels overwhelming, break it down until the first step takes only 2 minutes. Want to read more? Start by reading just 1 paragraph. Want to declutter your space? Start with 1 drawer. Once you get moving, something amazing happens. Your brain shifts gears. It stops seeing the task as overwhelming and starts focusing on progress. And progress fuels motivation. Think of it like rolling a snowball. The hardest part is the first push, but once it starts rolling, it gets bigger and moves faster on its own. Your job is to just get the ball rolling. That's it. The rest will take care of itself. Reward yourself for taking action. Our brains love rewards. They reinforce behavior and make it more likely that we'll repeat it. So, after you complete a small task, give yourself a tiny reward. Maybe it's listening to your favorite song, enjoying a piece of chocolate, or taking a short break. The key is to train your brain to associate effort with positive feelings, making it easier to stay consistent. Every successful person you admire started small. They weren't born disciplined or highly motivated. They struggled just like you. But they kept going, They understood that success isn't about massive leaps. It's about tiny steps taken consistently. And yes, you will fail. You'll have days when you don't feel like doing anything. That's normal. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. The key is to not let one bad day turn into a bad week, a bad month, or a bad year. Just get back up and keep moving forward. If you want to break free from laziness and finally take action, do 3 things. Make tasks so small that they're impossible to resist. Create systems that make success automatic. Use the 2-minute rule to build momentum. You don't need more motivation. You just need to start. And remember, the perfect moment doesn't exist. If you wait for it, you'll be waiting forever. The only time you have is now. So pick one small thing, just one, and do it today. Because your dreams are waiting for you, and the only way to reach them is to take that first step.